Welcome back, YouTube. My name is Nigel MrSchroeter, and today we are here to actually answer a question that was asked when I gave out my post to ask for Q&A questions. So those questions, I'm actually not doing one Q&A video. I'm actually going to give you an in-depth response to each one of those questions um, as their own videos. So that way you guys will actually get a full in-depth answer to your question, rather than you just getting a little, fly-by-night answer that's going to be quick and, um, not really answer your question. So this particular question was asked to me by one of my subscribers, Frail Boy Row, and I just wanted to say thank you to him for the support, as well as go ahead and answer this question. As an educator, I get asked this question all the time. If you look back at my previous interviews, um, you actually see that I've answered this question before, but I'm going to answer this question deeper than I've ever answered this question before. So the question of the day is: do you think college is an important thing to do in order to obtain success? Do you think that college is important in order to obtain success? And I'm going to be honest with you, the statistics show this. Um, you know, the world crises currently show this. Just reality shows this. I work for two educational institutions. I work for the K through 12 school system, as well as for a um a community college. And I'm telling you, as a professor, an adjunct professor, and a teacher, college is not a pure indicator of success. Okay, now let me get further in depth on that and really explain to you guys what could be some alternatives to college, some ways to make money outside of college, as well as the pros and cons to actually going. Because a lot of people just leave it at that, and that's why I really felt like this question wasn't something I could just throw in a Q&A. This is something that I really needed to address, um, so that everyone who is watching me and contemplating going to college can understand. Okay, so let me start out with college was probably one of the best things um, that happened to me in a lot of ways. It was also bad in a lot of ways. However, I'll tell you, if you live in a bad situation or a pessimistic community, or you're just somewhere where you don't feel safe all the time, or you don't feel comfortable, or you don't like it where you are, college can be a good way to escape. Especially if you have a scholarship, if you can get college for free, um, you know, and you have those opportunities to you, take those opportunities and go and experience it and see if you like it or not. That's the one great thing about college, especially when you grow up, and your parents don't make a crazy amount of money, so you can get a Pell Grant and you can get a scholarship and you can get all your school and room and board and everything paid for. That could be your opportunity to say, okay, I'm going to sacrifice, take a couple of classes, but this is going to cover my housing expenses and everything else. And really all I'll have to worry about is food and transportation. Um, and it'll get me out, it'll get me in a place on my own, and it'll make me start adulting to an extent. I can start saving some money and preparing myself. All right, so can be good in that instance if that's your situation, and it's something that could potentially save your life. However, if you're gonna have to take out, large student loans, if you're gonna have large debt after college. If you don't see a return on your investment, if you know that college is not for you and you've already figured that out before you go and try it, if you're unsure, go and try it. If go to a community college, take the cheap classes, try it. If you like it, stay. If you don't, leave. um if you have a scholarship somewhere, take it, try it. If you don't like it, leave. But if you don't have that opportunity, um academically or financially, it's not the end of the world. All right. So for one, you have traditional college, then you have vocational or technical college, which is what I actually promote more than anything. I work at a community college, and because of the program I work in, I'm very in tune with the vocational world. I was in tune with it before I went to college myself, and I tell people, go and get a skilled trade. Go become a plumber, go become an electrician. We're in Florida, so HVAC is huge. If you can do AC repairs, go and get yourself something that's going to allow you a skilled trade, cosmetology school, anything. Get yourself a skilled trade that you can do that will make you extra money. And eventually you can even turn that into a side hustle or scale it into a business and make, crazy large amounts of money. Um, if you're going that route, going to a technical or vocational school. Um, and once you have those certifications, no one can't take them from you. You keep them active and you keep it moving. I have my notary, I have my boating endorsement, my motorcycle endorsement. I have experience working with construction and irrigation and all these other things. So anytime I need a job, because I have experience doing all these other things, even though I went to college, I can still always turn around and still use those skills and make myself money. That's why you see me going for the real estate license. That's why you see me, planning on going for the CDL and different things of that nature, because these are all skills that once you have them, and no one can't take them from you. All right. Now, to continue, say college isn't for you, you tried it, it doesn't work. Technical college isn't for you, you tried it, it doesn't work. For one, you may be in the wrong venue. You may be in the wrong arena. You may need to try somewhere else. But if you're not, if you really tried and it really just doesn't work for you, you can't do it, go and find a high paying job. You know, find a job that's going to convert you large amounts of money that you can then, therefore, save, invest, and create a side hustle and scale it into a business that you want to scale it into. That's one way to do it. Another way is, if you're content with the smaller things in life, a lot of everybody doesn't have to be a millionaire. Everybody doesn't have to be rich, and if that's what you're content with, you know, then go find you a job doing what you like to do and what you enjoy to do, and live the rest of your life and be happy and enjoy it. And you can still scale up and start your own business from there. It may take you a little bit longer, but it's your choice. Personally, I went to college. I went to college young. I did dual enrollment in high school. I graduated with my bachelor's degree at 19, and then I stopped going. And now I'm actually planning on going back again soon. And I'm going back again to get, the formal knowledge in order to get into a certain position that I want to be in the future. Um, and have more knowledge and insight once I get there, and experience by being able to work under someone else, learn from their mistakes, and build and grow. It's like a paid mentorship, when you're able to do that, and that's what I'm really planning on doing, with this next degree. But once again, take advantage of everything that's available to you. Don't allow yourself to be held back or held down, um, by a thought that you're not smart enough to go to college. or things like that. Find yourself your own arena. Find yourself your own lane. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Find the right lane in life for yourself. If you do go to college, please, 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 I tell everyone this: make sure that you're going to college for something that you want to do when you get out, and not something you think you want to do, but something you actually want to do. I want you to actually go and, take an internship, go and work for a company that you think you want to work for. Actually make sure that that's what you want to do, rather than wasting 4 years of your life or 8 years of your life, or 12 years of your life, as some people do. Make sure that you keep your college debt down as low as possible. Pay your student loans while you're in college if you have to. Pay class by class. Do whatever you have to do to keep that debt down and continue through, until you finish and you're able to see that return on your investment. So, with that being said, you guys, thank you all for watching, and we're going to see you guys in the next one.